OS X. I just turned the network on by installing the PCI and EFI and kernel. So all this stuff that was saying that wasn't working, like it was showing that I had. Okay, first let me backtrack. We are looking at developer tools, OS X 86. And we now have Safari running. It was off, like I was connected to the internet. But let me just show you like why it got so confusing. Okay, so I finally got a UUID. I'm just glad I got Safari running. So honestly, to be honest with you, I don't even know, because this is all beta and this is, I don't even know what OS it says. It says, I mean, I created this OS. Well, I didn't create it, I modified it. But it says, if I go say about this computer, about this Mac, that's the picture I gave it, and it says it's version 10.6. But all of that can be altered basically virtually through these apps that I'm using right now. So for example, I'm wondering, should I change the kernel? Like, I can't seem to update, right? I can't install any new software because this software was built by not Tony Mac, but somebody like Tony Mac, people that build Hackintosh devices. So this is all Hackintoshed out with all this chameleon bootloaders and this and that, which I don't have installed, okay? So obviously the person that configured it had all that. That's why all this extra developer software is on there. And it's really good for learning. Like I tried to install Mac OS Server, and because I have the utility disk, and because they charge for that, but I have the actual software, and it loaded and installed perfectly, but I couldn't. When I restarted it, it crashed, and I'm sure it had to do because I didn't realize I had no internet access. So right now we're in OS 86 utilities. So like, what would you want to do in this app? Like, if you don't know like the inner workings of an operating system, why would you want to mess around with these tools, right? Well, they just happen to be on here, so why not learn about it? Why not? So, you can modify about this Max. You could disable the quartz, it has Xcode. Well, I have Xcode installed here, I think. No, it's kernel backup. I can remove this, not remove the item. Remove item. I can customize any toolbar. So it's basically like it's in a modifiable form no matter what window I'm in. Like all of this could be altered and changed. So for example, I have to mount that drive. I'm like, why isn't the internet? Why isn't Safari working? Why can't I update? I was freaking out. So you can modify it about this Mac. Now look at this. You can change the image, restore the image, set CPU info, auto set CPU info, restore CPU to its default, set RAM, auto set RAM. You can restore RAM. So I could change the RAM, like basically like modify it, just like I would be able to modify a virtual machine settings in VirtualBox. So that's a really neat tool. It's called OS86 tools. I can clear the system cache. I can run cron maintenance scripts, update the pre-binding touch extensions folder, clear application paths. Let's do that. Cache. And on this particular Mac, I have admin root privileges, so I can do all the things that like I can't do on Mojave and can't mess with any of the system software and Catalina. And I even went in and logged into my Apple ID, and I'm logged into Big Sur. So someone has intercepted my Big Sur account because it's logged into on my Apple ID. So fuck them. I'll worry about Big Sur later. Anyways, so you can back up kernel, mock kernel, back up extensions, restore extensions, install CAX, and store or restore kernel, view PCI vendor ID. LSPCI can display the detailed information about your device, including manufacturer, vendor. To open terminal and run as click the run as button. If you think that the PCI utilities that were installed on first run were corrupted, click the I'm going to do that. You must restart for your changes to take effect to begin to use a function. Okay. Oh, doesn't work. VirtualBox. See, it says that my computer is an HP laptop, and it says Envy. So all I have to do is, okay, I'll just close out. It doesn't do a restart. I'll just close that. Power off the machine. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back to la-di-di-da and start. And basically, it's just going to take me right back to where I was. So everything that I did will be undone, but the internet will have turned on. But we can always go back to that app, OS86 Tools. So I found out now how to run multiple Macs that have the same ID number because they're all virtual on the network. You have to have your serial ports on, and you have to have them altered, meaning like swap out like one. If serial port is on one Mac, then you have to have it off on all the other Macs. If serial port is on your second Mac, then you have to have it off on the other remainders, and so forth and so on. So it's really cool. Like I'm learning so much. And it gets less, and I'm not as sad about losing Big Sur as I was. So, whether that Kex stuff even worked or not, I have no idea. Because I basically logged back in where I logged out last time. So, and all these tools, like for example, let's see if Safari is going to work. Start page, yep, internet is on. I'm like, why is the internet working? And I had the same error with another one of my Mojaves. So say if I want to download, I want the extensions to work. Because this particular Mac, extensions do work. Oh my god, I forgot the Anaconda event and the Apple event. Like all this new major tech events. Okay, so let's go back to OS 80 Tools. Remote install. See, what I'm trying to do is fix one of my Macs right now. Okay, so if I want to remotely install a disk, let's just say, for example, I want to remotely install, well, I can't install a base system because technically this is, I can't use install Mac OS Sierra because I'm only 10.6. I can't even install the update, so how do I update? Okay, let's just get out of there. We don't want to do that. I'll worry about that later. How do I update? Software update. Let's see what it has. But if I update, that will probably affect the OS 86 configuration because if you see, I'm just like blazing through it. If you see there's this entire system has been modified. The entire system, right? All of it. Set RAM, restore strings, restore temporary, reinstall temporary files. There's so much. There's like I have so many questions. What do I do? What do I do? Um, let's see here. Software updates are available. Let's see what they are. Mac OS combined. That's what I need. That's what I need. I don't need Airport, iLife. I don't need iTunes. That's what I need. Are those. Let's see if I can update this computer. If I can update this computer without having to revert it back to 10.6, that would be awesome because then I could really get into understanding the architecture of how to build like your own virtual machine, you know? It's really exciting. See, I wasn't able to do this before on my other Mac because I was locked out. Someone changed the password. I did have access, but now because I exported an OVA, I created a brand new. I have a portable Mac ready that anybody can use. I can have it online. You guys can download it. It takes you straight to login mode, and it's just a base 10.6 Snow Leopard. It has no plugins, but it has all the software that you see, so you can configure your Mac exactly how you want it. You could add bootloaders, all this extra third party shit, whatever you want. Or you could build it and you can learn more because it has this extra software that I mean, Snow Leopard Hazard, the fucking dude with the skull. So I had to take the picture off because I don't like skulls and crossbones and all that fucking devil shit. Anyways, that person who built the VMDK to install Mac OS X, Snow Leopard with all those plugins and all the stuff, the configurations for software, he was a developer because all the apps in here are developer apps. Like I looked them up. I'm like, what is PPF master? What is Reg editor? What is Simultron? What is um what do you call it? What are some other ones he has on here? Simultron, OS X8 Tools 86, EFI Studio. So I can build your own EFI shell. Open an XML file. I can open a hex file. I can open up the hex file, meaning the build for this computer per se, but who knows? I have no clue where it's at. The the bootlist editor is on the server, right? The PCI info. I could customize that, all that, but I need to get Xcode installed on here. Well, we can do that in a minute. Anyways, so you can auto set the CPU, restore the CPU, set the RAM, restore strings, reinstall temporary files, all that stuff. I could change the image. I can go online right now to, I should go online to, where should I go? I should go to Google. I'm going to reset the preferences. I'm going to download Firefox. Then Firefox won't run on this. I need to download Chrome. That's what I need to do. Chrome. I hate Chrome, but unfortunately, it's like the most secure browser, you guys. It really is. Chrome for Mac OS X 10.6. I mean, how sad is that? I mean, this is like really backwards. I mean, before like this, like on my even my good the best running Snow Leopard machine that I have, I can't even download shit from the internet. It has a script in there that prevents you to going to apple.com and to Google. You can't download it. It automatically makes you stop the download halfway. Oh. Okay, so here's Chrome for Snow Leopard. Let's legacy support. Okay, let's download it. Yeah. Not beta. 6 years ago? I want developer Chrome. Yeah. Okay, so what do I have to do? Let's download it. Google.com International Chrome. Hey, do you see how the browser, look at the icon changed. Now do you see, look at, it's downloading perfectly. So because I reset, I use the OS 86 tools, right? This disk right here. Look, I even have the Mac OS X based system. So I need to get rid of that, and I need to get rid of, I'm like trying to install like another Mac OS Sierra on here, testing the waters, right? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So let me force their server right there. Let me force Sierra, force unmount it. Okay, so here we got Google Chrome, and we're gonna make that soon. I'm so excited. I can install any fucking software I want because I got root access. I got full admin, full root permissions on this drive. So that's what you need to be able to do. You don't want to have. I mean, Apple obviously makes it write, unwritable certain partitions of your drive for your security. It's just like any system. You don't want to be going into the system. Hello. Yes. He didn't answer. He didn't answer, by the way. I couldn't. I never talked to your friend. Oh, good. Oh, it's Haney. Haney. Terry Haney. He might know him. Yeah, look him up. And on the picture of his Facebook thing, like the little icon, it's a t-shirt. It's like a not a t-shirt. I'm sorry. If he's like old school. I don't think he's changed his profile photo. Oh no, but that's weird. That's close. That's cool. Wow. Uh, well, let's see. Okay. I don't have any money. I just want to get two from you for today. But I do want to buy some, but if not, I'm getting mine like in about 4 days. Can you hold like five for me? Yeah, just that's it. Yeah, and I'm just waiting on some money, and then I'll come and get what I can from you, like probably $30 worth. That's about all I can afford. Yeah, I can't do 50. All right. Well, then Is it too late? Could I swing by now, or no? You rather not? Yeah, no problem. No problem. Thanks a lot. Awesome. Okay, teacher boss. Just playing with you. Good. All right. I like the fact that you chirp out your neighbors. I think it's hilarious. Especially bye. Oh shit. Oh my god, I just had a live conversation. Already exists. No, stop. Okay, so let's just get Chrome going. Let's get Chrome going and make it our default. And I could probably, with like certain apps, if I could find out what they are, I could design like like how the colors of the with Xcode, I could design how I want my windows to look. All that good stuff, you know? So it's exciting. I'm so excited. I can close Safari forever! Fuck Safari! Especially the old Safari. Mac, oh, we're so... Google Chrome, yes, I want to open it. It's from the internet. It's tainted! Look at you guys. We're gonna look at it's downloading the update. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. Take your time. Do it right. I'm so excited right now. Look at Chrome go. Look at it blaze. It better not. I bet you it's totally modified. I bet you it's like a hacked version. It probably redirected me because I tried to download. Probably there's a script in there that because I did see the redirection in the URL. But you see how, if you notice now, because as soon as I'm logged into Chrome, the whole entire Chroma has changed. Like if you look at the screen, there, see how it's a grayscale, but there are viral glitches of little purple specks flashing all over the screen. Look at the page is unresponsive. Yep, see, kill the process. It does not want me to use Chrome. I gotta check the preferences. There's probably a script. Clear browsing data. There's probably a script that prevents Chrome from even functioning correctly. You see? Yep, this shit is all, this has totally been modified. Look at, I can't even like log in. I can't even get a home page. Look at access point. Yep, it's been scripted out. So that page is a fake page, a fake Chrome downloader. Let's quit it. Access point, quit. Okay, let's just quit out of here. I can uninstall it. Let's quit Google Chrome. Safari, I'll just have to work with Safari. It's blazing fast. I can just uninstall Chrome. I'll just trash it. I want to see about this system update. What we can do with that. I can update, install extensions. I want extensions, right? Who doesn't want? I can download all the audio drivers now and all that kind of good stuff. So EFI Studio is a little more dangerous. That's like you have to really know probably Hex and Unix and all that stuff. I don't know any coding. I'm not afraid to admit it. Look at we got 3 minutes, so we're gonna see what happens when we update. Now, it shouldn't change that much with a virtual machine unless like this guy who made this modified Mac OS X is a demon and he made it so you can't like update and because I've been able to bypass his shit and he has this big all this like warning material like predisposed information about. He's like, you use this software at your own risk. I have take no responsibility if you modify your Apple software that he modified. He like puts basically he modified the system so he could have like server admin privileges to anybody that downloads his virtual disk images. And that way he can monitor and see what everyone's doing and basically steal other people's data. So then he writes a disclaimer saying, okay, if you modify your own system, then that's on you. And if anything happens, the arbitration is going to be between you and Apple. And he leaves himself out of it. So that's how he gets out of it, of being responsible. So he can, whatever, suck a dick. That's the way I look at it. I get my medicine. Oh, yeah. I can now stay awake all night, stay awake all night. Oh, it's only 1 gig. Can you imagine that? The good old days when it's only 1 gig to update an entire operating system. Imagine that. Woohoo! Okay, guys, that was just a quick. Well, I'll wait till it finishes and see if anybody wants to watch it boot up. We'll see if it works. But I gotta go back to work on some other things I'm trying to do. Trying to get all my accounts sorted out. I counted, and I have 8 and 7. So 8 and 7 is how much? 8 and 8 is 16. I have 15 Macs running, you guys, right now. 15 virtual. No, I take that back. One of them is Linux. So I have 14 virtual Macs running and a Linux Mint distribution. And those are all my virtual machines. And I had a Windows, but I had Windows running, and I have a second edition of Windows running. Somebody fucked that up. Don't trust Syntax Solutions. Their VMDK intercepted my virtual machine for Windows. So look at it's a Mac OS X update combined. So it'll fix a lot of security issues. It's almost ready. I want to see how big this hard drive is. It's only like 20 gigs though, but I have extra hard drive. I only have 6 gigs available. Oh my god. Because what I want to do is download successfully. Boot editor. Woo! Fuck yes. I don't know if you saw that in the background. That boot editor program came up in the background, so you can update. See, because I did that famous bash command sudo spctl space hyphen hyphen master hyphen disable. That gives you full super user privileges, so you can do whatever the hell you want. And that's how it should be. You should be able to modify your machine. Now with Apple, with Hackintosh, Hackintosh is now no longer, they obviously have a lot of lawsuits to deal with Apple. They are no longer operating, but people are going to still be making their own versions of Mac and VirtualBox, and VMware is running strong. And it's only beginning to get more treacherous and more. It's going to get stronger and stronger. More people are going to start using virtual Macs. Mac, eventually, if more people figure out how to do it, Mac might lose sales. But there's a lot of lazy people in the world that rather pay $1,000 and buy a brand new software. They just have to click a button and install. They don't have to figure out what it does. As long as it works for them, they don't have to work for it. So it really depends on your mindset. What do you want to do with the computer? Do you want to use it? Do you want it to use you? It's a give and take relationship. You don't treat it as just a tool or a machine, but it is a machine, and you treat it like that on a certain level. On another level, you have to treat it like your best friend because it's doing everything for you that you ask it to. So you have a dynamic, special bond. So I am exciting, it's stalling. I gotta save the machine. Okay, so one Mac. This is the demo Mac version. So let's see, how many Macs do we got going? I get them so confused, you guys. I have to literally look at a password every time. So I have one, two, three snow leopards on this computer. One, two, three Mojaves and one Catalina, which is my original Catalina. That's a copy of the original, which is not working correctly. So I went from having perfect Mojave to losing it, and then I restored it. So now I have a perfect Mojave that's clean on both computers. I don't have to worry about that anymore. But I lost Big Sur. I want Big Sur back. I had a hacked, cracky, shitty, like where all the graphics were aliased and none of the resolution was properly adjusted for the build, the VMDK, the whole thing was crappy. It had the fake login. Oh fuck no! An error occurred. None of this shit could be installed. Oh, you're such a liar. I'll just install it from Apple. Watch. See, because now think about this. Okay, so the person that built it, he must have modified the update framework. I don't know what they're called. GPU, CPU, core services. See, executing an FSK HFS right now. Now, this has never happened before on a launch. Please convert the following launch. Extreme Machine Initialized Pilot Fish. plist. Please. I'm getting new stuff on. Usually, it's always the same build. Okay, so here's another one. Colloquy. Better Zip Automator. What the fuck is this shit? Now this is if you want internet relay, server protocol, IRC internet relay chat. What is it for? Transcripting Mac OS software? Doc. Let's see, colloquy. Look at the abouts. This stuff is so. Look at this. It's just like a little window with a. This is all like handwritten. This is nothing like legit, you guys. This is all designed by developers, like to manipulate their machines. It's an XML and XSLT engine, a chat engine. Huh, interesting. For server fucking trollers. Let's see if I sync devices. No devices present. Okay, let's go back to. Let's add a device. Scan. I have no airport, so can't find. There's no Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi attached. I don't think they had Wi-Fi back in this day. I don't think so. RAID utility is not supported. Oh, well then why is it installed on here? It's been disabled or modified. Okay, so let's go back to the OS86. Oh, let me make sure. Hold on. I want to make sure that system protection is on. Firewall. I want to make sure. Oh, fuck. Yes, the firewall has to be on. Otherwise, anybody and their fucking grandmother can log in. I forgot. No wonder I'm having all these problems. Okay, so Let's go back to, you can make a whole package of the operating system with this and install a package like I just did a minute ago, but it didn't work. Download and install hardware drivers. That's what I want to do right now. Some data was wrong. Okay. Look at that. Look at, I'm being redirected to some bullshit. Where the fuck are they directing me? Reinstall. Now I'm having Apple script. Download, install, reinstall PCI, remove injections, redetect hard, reinstall, customize. Okay, so I need to, what I need to do is install Xcode because I need to be able to figure out how to use all that. Repair permissions. What is this shit? I fucking can't get away from it. It's American listed, some fucking Nazi bullshit. You can view your PCI vendor ID. I want to restore OS X to its defaults, to be honest with you. Your tasks are now complete. Let's see. Update pre-binding. So what I need to do is to use Safari. Let's see if it has my history of my login. Okay, so Mac OS, we need to search for. You see how crazy that is? Okay, let's install update. Modify about this Mac. So let me go. I have to go online and find some images. How to upgrade to OS El Capitan. Snow leopard. Okay. If your Mac isn't relevant, you should install the latest Apple's on hard books. Okay. Auto set CPU. See, it's not showing me. I have to set all that stuff. I don't even know what the actual RAM is. Well, I do. I guess I would have to check it out on my virtual machine would tell me, right? So if we look at my settings right now, technically I'm using 2048 of RAM. I'm using one processor. Oh my god, let me log out and then log back in and switch this. Let me totally like soup this up. But that might not be able to do that with this version. Can't find the server. Failed. Oh, now my internet's not working. It was working fine before. About this Mac. Change image. Let's see. Images. So I'm just gonna choose like some default images that come stock with the operating system. Great. Wait, let me do it before I want it back to my image. Come on. Wow, it really can't find shit, can it? Okay, so Safari. Now, do you see it when I clicked on the green Apple button? It took me back into this mode, the OS 86 tools. Open iPhoto. Do I have iPhoto? I don't have iPhoto, so why the fuck would that be on here? Okay, let's see. Download the hardware drivers. Let's cancel out of that. Let me just um Quartz Gel. Quartz Gel is a Mac OS X graphics feature that comes disabled. It is a part of the Mac OS X graphics model and system, and enabling increases graphics performance and benchmarks by quite a bit in many cases. Use the optional below to enable disable Quartz Gel. Changes take effect on reboot. It's disabled. There must be a reason why it's disabled. I want to enable it. It probably affects the chip. So there's no drivers. You see, they all failed. And I got a fail, an error, because it's still showing my system as, it's because it's probably Mac OS version 10A432. What the fuck is that? I just have to close out and then restart it. Okay, so 10.4.A32. What version is that? 10.4.A32. Some version somebody made up. 10.4. It's probably 10.4. Oh god, that would be gay. So it did a fix this because I requested it. Running fix on the boot now. Executing the key commands. Dashboard plist. Pilot fish. Previous shutdown. Apple sync detected the MacSpot build. Library Ethernet address. Kexcom apples. Their dependency, immediate dependency on both Apple kernel and the other kernel. Okay, so now, okay, so the machine paused, but it's not fatal because it's happened a lot. Now let's see how the graphics are a little different. Now we have all this. Look at it's almost like with a mirror. I'm like wiping it with a mirror. All those lines went away. I don't know if you could see that before. Let me make it a little bigger. Okay, so we want to install audio drivers. Install audio drivers. Oh my god, I didn't plan to open Xcode. I don't want to open Xcode. Ah, look at that. There's an error. Property list should be an instance inherited from TS property list dictionary, but is null. Huh. QuickTime components. Image compression, movies, music. Okay. Okay, so we need to go back to. That was probably, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so I should not have done whatever I did. Disable the course. Now my machine's fucked up. I'm having an Apple script error. Restore extensions. Now look at all these extensions. Where is the Grow Helper? Grow Helper. What is Grow Helper app? Choose application to install extensions. Let's see here. Bluetooth utility, maybe? There we go. Apple script error, of course. I could just go back. This utility can run fdisk on your disk partition, install EFI, IPC by and Chameleon by or the standard Darwin bootloader. Press the arrow below to view the action. So like basically with this, because I've already like made a OVA of this, I can do whatever I want. I can destroy the machine, break it down, recreate it, because it's all an experiment. This is all an experiment. Okay, and that because now I have Chameleon and all these kinds of things. So let's see here. Let's see where I have all that software. Chameleon bootloader, all that kind of stuff. I have all that stuff. But I think it's on my other. Look at I have Magus Colina, Snow Leopard install ISO. I need to fix Xcode. Let's install Xcode first. I just want to install the fucking Mac OS X. Now look at boot editor. Okay. Please enter kernel flags you want. Oh god. I don't know how to enter kernel flags. I don't know. Do you see that? Like all that modification I could have just done. Did you see that in the background? I don't know. I'm probably going to get a fatal error because anytime I install anything, by default it's an error. And this entire Mac OS X install DVD can be a false. See? There's a problem. Text utility. Okay, start. Here we go. Now repair Kex permissions. Yep. I'm going to copy all this. Now I should have my device in so I can copy all this stuff. My Kingston, so I can transfer these into text files so I can study them. It's going to repair the permissions. This is Mac OS X production version 10.6 build version, Darwin kernel 10.0.0. Can you believe that? Model ID HPNV? Oh, fuck all of that. No, we're switching that shit. Repair permissions, that's right. We're gonna fix all of this shit. So, let's see here. Edit. Copy. Let me get my text editor. I don't know why my Xcode is coming up because... Okay. See, there's an internal error. Quit. Okay, so I am saving this information. Look at it's repairing the permissions. It's going to take a while. I'm just going to save this as a save as, and I'm going to save it onto my little thumb drive, just into a little folder here. See, I have my Big Sur pictures, and I have the boot zip. There's a boot zip. I have the boot list zipped up. So we're just going to save it there. This is going to be called This document is called text utility. I'm saving it in just a text format just to see what I can edit in the OS x86 tools. Okay. Packer unpacker, hex files for OS X 2.3.2 Xcode. Okay, so Xcode keeps getting an error. Now look at all this. Remove hex cache. Oh, I can highlight all that. Repairing the permissions. I got more. Copy. Let me just go to my text editor, paste it again, and then just save it again as a rewrite. File save as where we just were. Secret stuff. Oh my god, what is this? Text utility. Yes, replace. Okay, so let's see where it's got now. Extra extensions folder found. Kex 0 plugins, 0 bundle. There's nothing is happening. Oh my god. Sorry, could not create extensions. Kex. Okay. Okay, so let's see this. Let's get Xcode installed again. Or is Xcode working? Let me find out. I don't even know if it's working correctly. I think there's a, yep, error. Source cache DevTools Xcode Foundation proxy load property list should be an instance inherited for the district, but it's null. Quit. Okay, so what we're going to do, the audio is in Xcode. What the fuck is audio doing in Xcode? There are no output devices on the computer. All lab requires has built-in audio connected to FireWire. What is Hall Lab? Hall Lab? What is that? Play an alert sound? Process muted ID? Input? Notifications? Idle sleeping? File? Edit? Window? Hall Lab? What the fuck is this shit? These crazy ass developers, man. They were making some crazy shit. Okay, quit. So what we're going to do is take Open Developer. We're going to delete this, move to trash, empty the trash, and then I'm going to reinstall it. So delete line startup script. What is that? iChat. What? Exit. Okay. Refactoring templates. Application plugin. System plugin. Installer plugin. Project name. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. File templates. Delete line. X user scripts. XC user scripts. Root array. So property list editor is another one, which is good to learn. You can dump, you can create um new, you can edit, you can show P list definitions, custom info, script suite, script terminology. Okay, so let's just go here. So this is a 30 gig hard drive. I wish I had made it when I first built it. What do you call it? Dynamic. There's a way to uninstall Xcode, and I don't know how to do it. Property list editor. I need to go back to OX86 tools. XC user plist. It's a property list of everything. I could save it. File. Let's see. Root. Class name. User script group. UUID subnodes. Code. String code. UUID subnodes. UUID. Wow. I wonder if this is all the stuff. This is might refer to all of my builds. String build, two ordered objects, header doc. I don't know. File, open recent. Save as. Let's save it as a web page. Apple script suite definition file. ASCII property list file. No, not ASCII. We don't want ASCII. Use both. Let's see if did it quit. If it's gonna quit. It failed! I fucking knew it. Xcode is fucked. So now I have to take this machine all the way back because this is a Appleseed, right? This is beta. I'm Appleseed. Everything's Appleseed. I made too many modifications. They don't like it. That's fine. So what we do, just log out, file quit. First I'm going to log out. And then I'm just going to shut this shit down. And now, power off the machine. Okay. And now I can add my third drive for extra storage. So this machine is going to be like the souped up version, okay? So this is going to be the souped up version, yada, 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 yada. Okay. Oh, no, 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 we don't want to do that. We want to revert, whoops, power off the machine. We want to go back to OS, black and white, restore. Yep. And here is how the beauty of the beauty is working. So this is a good restore point because this takes me back to like right when I first was. See, now I have my picture back. Yay! This is my Mac, how I want it to look like that plant because I love that desktop. So now let's see. Obviously, I think Xcode is working or installed. We'll find out right now. Because I haven't logged into Apple ID. I mean, Apple. Yeah, Xcode's installed. Watch, and it works perfectly. Watch. Oh no! Quit. Oh my god, it doesn't work perfectly. I'm fucked. How do I uninstall it? Where's the developer? Oh my god, I need to, because I need to uninstall it and reinstall it. Utilities jar bundler, Python 2.6. I don't know. Ooh, neat. Build applet. Select Python source or applet. I don't have a Python source, but I know Python is running in here. Let's go back. I need to fix Xcode. The command line uninstall Xcode. That's what I need to do in terminal. So because Xcode is damaged for some, because I don't know what I did. I was messing around with something. Probably trying to make a browser. Interface Builder is working, but not Xcode. But Interface Builder. Graphics Tools. OpenGL Shader Quartz Composer. Quartz Debug. Yep, that's what we need. Enable Quartz Debug. Enable Quartz Extreme. Force Quartz Disable 2D Acceleration. Auto Flush Drawing. Okay, edit. Tools. You can show tracking you can show tracking rectangles. Watch this, guys. That is so dope. Oh my god, that is so dope. I could turn on. That's a bit extreme, but that's how you know exactly where you are within in your environment. You know what I'm saying? Enable Quartz Extreme Force. That is crazy. Oh my god, that is so cool. Python 2.6. Oh my god. Okay. Software update. Let's see here. Checking for new software. We need to uninstall, what do you call it? Options. Let's show the details. Okay, because there's this button that says purple right here, this has been modified. So we don't want to install. Okay, let's try install. Hard disk doesn't have enough space. Cancel. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my disk that I attached? My virtual hard drive. Hold on a second. I have to attach it. No, drives. Wait a minute. I just attached it. Let me make sure that it's there. Oh, storage. Oh, it unattached itself. It didn't want me to do that. That's interesting because it has a full version of Mac OS X on it. That's why. Okay, so I have to get out of here again. Log out. Look at that. Do you see the arrows that are clicked in the graphics? Do you see in the transparency? I don't know if you saw that. Okay, so I'll be back. I'm gonna be taking a break and then we'll